So you want to know how to clean a headlamp. So this is the video for you. Hopefully it's going to be a nice, quick, short one. I hate those videos myself where you're looking for something, a quick fix. You know, you want to know the information. So hopefully this video will give that information to you. Now this is a Vauxhall Bavaro. It's a 55 plate, so it's quite old. These are the original headlamps I scouted on. I did dab, dob and all that lot. So these are original headlamps. They have not been cleaned except for this one which I've done earlier. The reason why I've done it earlier, just to make sure that I can actually do it. I'm not a pro. I'm just literally going through the stages. Now the whole point of these series of videos which will come along is I'm actually going to convert this van, which originally was my work van, into a camper. Now again, I'm hoping people can actually guide me along the way. I'm a skillful tradesman, so I believe I could do it, but you know, we'll find out. But I'm hoping people can actually give me guidance, information, what they've done, what was good, what was wrong. Hopefully this will be an award-winning camper at the end of the day. But I can only do it with your support. So again, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the channel, and yeah, I'll keep you posted as much as I can. And again, you leave your comments so you can keep me posted. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this. Now to do this properly, yes, you will need some basic essentials. This sander looks like a cracking bit of kit, right? But I got off of TikTok. It's something like 47 quid. It came with all the pads, came with these sanding pads, from 1,000 grit to 2,000 grit with polishing stuff and all that sort of gubbins. Now we'll obviously be going through what I'm using for each stage. Obviously you don't have to remember one now. A bit like me with this video, I thought I actually had 1,000 grits, but this, all I've got left is some old 2,000 grits. So basically what we're going to do is, I'm not going to do this yet because I've got to take the first coat off, or whatever residue there is on the lamp. I've got to take that off first just to sort of get it down to the bed. Basically then I'll be going over this. So obviously we're going to see it first. I'm going to use an alternative. If you could get a 1,000 grits or 2,000 grits or 3,000 grits or 4,000 grits, that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to do it in stages to slowly wear it all off. If you go straight in with a 40 grit, you're just going to trash that lens, and there's no way in a million years you'll ever get it back. So you've got to start off with some like 1,000 grits at least. But so I've got some alternative. It's obviously I've got to do it by hand, but it'll be enough to take the layer off. So that's what I'm going to grab, and obviously then get on with it. So this is my alternative. Not too sure if you can get on that, but that is almost, I mean, nail file sort of level. Now the aid along the way, this is it's just water, obviously in the spray container. A little bit of soap just to help contain the moisture, because obviously you just spray water on the lens, the water's going to run off. The soap kind of helps it stay in place. So obviously we're just going to spray that. I mean, you can simply start off by rubbing it down. I mean, you can see how much stuff's come off already. I mean, look at that. Obviously don't panic at this stage, because it does look like the situation where you're going, oh my lord, what have I done? The thing to remember is trying to keep long strokes. Don't just like in one area, because what you'll do is you'll just get flat areas, and yeah, getting those out will be a nightmare. I know there's some people making comments at the moment, or hopefully making comments, saying, oh, you should have protected the paintwork, you're going to scratch the paintwork. All these are going to be resprayed in the end, hopefully. All depends on the budget. Now what you're looking for, I don't know if you can see, there's differences here, almost like water stuck within there. You're trying to polish those out. You'll see them slowly go away. You see it? Slowly going away. And there we are. That's our first bit. Nice and clouded, but a little bit of water on there. Wash it all off. Got a see already. That's an improvement. Now what I showed you earlier is a cloth. I've actually walked off camera. See if I can find a cloth. I haven't found a cloth, I found a Manky old t-shirt. It's like every other garage. See, look, see? One level done. Now obviously that's just the scratch coat, as it were. I personally think that looks better now. But hey, what do you think in the comments? Leave a message. So now we're going to go with some spray. What this now does, where before the sandpaper it was just, and the skin the shot. So before, where the sandpaper was just raw material against your lamp, the water acts as a bit of lubricant. Got my lens dirty in my GoPro. There we are, there we are. Plenty of water. Don't be shy to use loads and loads of water. Right, there we are. Now you can see it's a right old mess, but get all bevel wiped down. Dry it up. Look at that. Still looks cloudy. Still looks like I haven't done anything. But trust me, you have. So a video like this you can really do with multiple cameras. I don't have a multiple camera. I've got the GoPro and my phone. Now obviously to get the real aspect, multiple cameras. But I've kept that one where it is because I want to see, well, I want you guys to see in real terms of the difference of changes. Because I remember when I've done my first lamp, which probably was about a month ago actually, not that long. Yeah, I was thinking, oh bugger, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no, I'm making it worse. Oh no, oh bugger. And those things aren't particularly cheap. So that's why I've kept that one where it is, so you guys can see it as we slowly progress through. So now this is where the sander comes in. 2000 grit. Stick it on. You see that, nice and clean? That's really what you want. The reason why there's plenty of water is it stops all the crap sticking to the bottom of this, and you don't want it sticking to the bottom of this. Oh, bear in mind, this stage is where everything goes everywhere. Look, it's already on the window. There's even bits over here. But look, you can see already. Look at that. Look at that. Look how shiny that's looking. And what? We've only been 16 minutes. Now I would recommend at this point, do not think, oh that looks good, I'll leave it as that. I would personally continue, because once you wipe it all down, it still looks cloudy. There's an improvement, still looks cloudy. So don't feel like you need to skip out in this corner. Make sure that you keep that there for a long time. Don't rush it. This job does not take all that long. I suppose I should have mentioned it really. As I'm going back to the boards here, what you'll see is you don't put any weight. Well, obviously you got to hold the sander, but you're not putting any weight. You're not leaning into the window like you would do with a bit of wood or something like that. You're just literally just letting the weight of the tool do the work. Right, let's see how that looks now. You ever get any old t-shirts? Don't throw them away. Always come in handy. Right, so that's that stage done. Now this is where we come back with another stage. Now, I got this from TikTok. It cost me like 16 quid. One is a super finish. Oh no, super fast finish. My mistake. And the other one is a super fast compound. Now this will take that extra layer down just that little bit more. So back with the sander, take it off. Now I've seen people get this dobber on there and it flies off. I'm going to put it straight on the lens. Don't need a lot, just a little. Spread it around, spread it around. Yeah. Right. That's pretty much all polished out. Right, a little buffer. Ah, look at that, look at that. Now you may not be able to see, but I can. Obviously there's quite a few dinks, but that's because obviously that's because obviously the van's what, 20 years old, is it 20? Oh maths, no, 21, blind, 21 years of age. Yeah, obviously chips from the road. I've got to mention actually that this cutting compound that I use is actually for car paint. So now that one's done, we're now going to go to this one. Not that he really needs it, I mean you can see how fantastic it looks, look at that. Sharp. But we're going to put the finish on anyway, just because we can. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do though? Change the pad. Right, that'll do. Yes, same manky cloth. Look at that, look at that. It's like brand new. In fact, I would actually say it's better than the other one. Right. Take this off. Easy. Got a flat one. Stands sander still. Put that on there. Little buffering Dewsbury, what's it? No, it's not a shower cap. It's a buffering Dewsbury, what's it? It can be a bit of a trouble to get on. But it will go on. What I'll do, pig, what I'll do, simply just to buffer it up. That's what it's there for, just to give it that little bit of extra buff. I mean, because why not? And there you are, we're done. Well, it's taken about half an hour, thereabouts. I mean, hang on. Okay, 36 minutes, roughly. £1,000 pound, looks brand new. So no more flagging up in the MOT. No more getting those annoying little notes saying that there's a film across the lens. Right, so that's all done. So there we are. Just got to do the mammoth task now of clean everything. So thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Apologies for the fading out of the shade, of the contrast of the shade, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I'm not a camera person, so I don't know the full lingo, but I'm in the shaded area, and the reason why I want to keep it in the shaded area because I want to keep out the sun to stop it drying so quickly. But obviously that causes this sort of shaded problem. But anyway, look, enough of that. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. There'll be plenty more of these videos to come along. They're all probably going to be naff. I don't know. Hopefully they might get better as we go along. But this beast, this is what I like to call the Enterprise, because it is my Enterprise. I am, yes, the Captain Kirk. But yeah, I'm saying this was my original work van. It's now going to be my camper. Stay tuned. That's one job done there. Only 6,499 to go. Look, I'm really bloody chuffed with that. We've got to get down the sides. Yeah. Boom! In my next video, I'm going to show you how to wash a car.